is a quick stream. I just want to stream for a bit since I have a second to do nothing. Um, and I figured, you know what? This would be a great way to also. Give me a second. It's not even on yet. Alright, now it's working. But I thought it'd be, so I'm just gonna redo that. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a new stream. It's gonna be a quick video, maybe. Um, just wanted to record something real quick. If I ended beforehand, before I finish it, I'm probably just gonna record it as a video instead. Hello to the one viewer. I'm gonna say hey in chat, even though I'm on my Xbox. Just realized, yeah, it doesn't tell you on Xbox. Good thing. I have my thing pulled up. But yeah, I'm just gonna give y'all a minute to join. Stream health seems to be going good. I have no clue if it is or isn't. It says I'm offline. I don't know why. You clearly said I'm on my house with her though. Just trying to see you. Or you might have to do a different game. That might be what I have to do. What is stream info? Hmm. Let me see if it's working or not. Sorry for YouTuber you're viewing this. I just have to make sure that it's working first. Um, beforehand. Because on my laptop is only showing a black screen, and I don't want to play this game. I can only see a black screen. Okay, so yeah, I can't see it. I guess because I didn't reload to get in there. But it's whatever. Anyways, it's been a while since I played this game, but I wanted to make a video just talking. Oh, DLC. Archive. Okay. Let's go with the newest one. But yeah, I went because I was recently watching Sad Boys. It made me think about, and because if you recall, last video was about, what's called, last video was about like forgiveness and whatnot. And I wanted to continue the mental health trend and talk about dun 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 dun, um, comfort foods. I guess is the best way to say it. It's not really comfort foods. It's more along the lines of comfort shows, I guess. Okay, all that's clean. I have no clue how to go. But what was the point of me bringing this up? I have no clue what the point of me bringing this up was. Uh, oh, and I want to talk about comfort stuff, right? Because I also have comfort stuff that I watch, so I figure it'd be a great thing to talk about. Keep up the mental health thing. Of course, my go-to mental health stuff is typically I forget how I played this game. Sell objects. Oh my god. It's been so long since I played the game, I legitimately forgot how. So, we're moving on to a different game. I switched games because I could not focus because I just completely forgot how I played it. But um, I wanted to talk about comfort shows. Now, every one comfort show is different, unique, and I think it's very interesting because some people have like just the weirdest comfort stuff to watch. In my opinion. Um, Also, in case you're wondering why I want to bring this up, because oh, hello, my new viewer. Um, but in case you're wondering why I want to bring this up, it's mainly because well, when I watched the Sad Boys, it was talking like meeting yourself where you are and whatnot. The Lewis video that I was watching, and got me realizing there are my comfort shows. Um, and I just want to talk about it because comfort shows can be a good thing and a really bad thing. When I say shows, I mainly mean it in like the broad sense. I'm also including stuff like TV shows and whatnot. Um, but oh wait, let me make sure 'cause I have no clue I would get copyrighted for this. I have no clue if I would get copyrighted for that music, so I had to turn that down. But maybe something, and it got me thinking. Why do we watch these shows? And it also got me realizing that I have a decent amount of them myself. Um, there's stuff that I watch regularly to like release stress, but I wouldn't call them like comfort. Like it's just what do I watch now? And then I just put that on. Um, and for me, this is stuff like Lazy Madman. Well, not Lazy Madman actually might be my comfort YouTuber, but stuff like Blitz and Waffle Time, where they're not like my comfort YouTubers, but I still watch them. But then I realize, I do have some like MadPat is one that, especially when I'm doing like just so down the gutter, I go to watch just to get my mental health better. Also because I like learning, and then just MadPat, but like Austin to kind of historian, right? And then you have people like uh, more critical, more like just help get in the swing of things. Um, but then you have Stat Boys, which is like I would say my most comfort watch when it comes to regular basics. Um, Outside of something like Silent Voice, because that's like my absolute comfort. Like something I realized last night, I didn't do it on the stream because I fell asleep waiting for the stream to transfer over onto my YouTube because I didn't know how many bots I got at once. Um, but okay, but I was like, I realized that like me inviting people to watch Silent Voice with me is simultaneously a good idea, but also a bad one because of how much I care for it. Like it's such a appointment to me that more than like pretty much any media, like even my hero, you can talk bad about it. I won't react like this, but like Silent Voice is the media where like if you are just trying to say something bad, just say something bad, I will like just be so mad. Like I don't judge people for how they watch stuff typically, because everyone can watch things their own way, right? But like I don't see you like having headphones on full volume so you can't hear anything else around you. Solely focus on the thing, not that far from the TV, but close enough. Like a preset plan. I will legitimately get mad if I see you watching it otherwise. Um, the reason I'm bringing like that up is because comfort shows are something that bring heavy comfort to us. Like sometimes they can be parasocial. Like I don't think I have anything that's too parasocial. Um, like like I absolutely look up to Matt Pat and Austin, of course. And then I like especially because oh my god, it's so funny because a lot of the time they describe mental health probably because I don't really have many stuff that I watch on mental health. It's more like the philosophy and psychology of things versus mental health. Whenever I hear them talk about, it, I'm like, thank you for putting the words what I don't know, and that's where like I really appreciate them. But like all the time, I I think we can somewhat make our comfort show into a exception and parasocial. And I think that the best showcase of this is not a comfort show of mine, but a show that I really like, My Hero Academia, where it, to some people, I think it's just how great of a series it is, and like they still have some mellow moments. It became their comfort show, and that really spread wrong. Like they liked the tone of the first season, which then made it so when they started, you know, actually into the story in later seasons, the some of the fans were like, no, I don't like this. This is not how my comfort show is. This is especially showcased with how the My Hero fan base, as disgusting as it is, recently interacted with the new ending to My Hero, which, oh my god, it's so. First of all, I like the ending. I can make that into a own video. I have multiple times, but not this newest one. I haven't made that into it. But like, I don't know what got into the fans, because oh my god, like the Bakugo shippers with Deku. First of all, insanity. Um, but they got so obsessed with it that and Parasocial did that. They legitimately like threatened Hirokoshi and whatnot, like calling him stuff that isn't even remotely true. Like saying he's like homophobic for not making Deku and um Bakugo get together, which is crazy because considering the fact that he has a trans character. Granted, they died, but still. Actually, no, I think there's two of them in My Hero. Yeah, there's two of them. But like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some canonically gay characters too. So all I'm saying is that's just a crazy thing for them to say. Um, but yeah, the point is that sometimes you can compare social with it, and it's hard to strike a good balance because I think that sometimes what makes the relationship go from normal to parasocial is when they become too much of your comfort show. Like when you go from like, oh, I really like the show to maybe something very mentally exhausting happening in your life, and you like need something to vent out of, and that we get from. I don't think I have anything like that, but outside of like maybe music, because oh my god, if I don't have my headphones, I will like legitimately almost have a panic attack at times. But that is besides the point. Um, like I don't have anything like that, but like it is very important to have comfort shows and whatnot, or something you do when you to get comfortable. Otherwise, it's very mentally straining. And when you don't go a long period of time, as they said, with that thing that makes you comfortable, you sometimes underestimate how it is. And this was where I really want to get into the main point of this video, being about, oh my god, being about not only just comfort shows in general, but I want to in particular talk about when do comfort shows, like when happens when your comfort thing no longer is comforting. And the first way I wanted to talk about just like that, where like your comfort thing no longer is comforting to you. And I think that it can be caused by multiple things, of course. But because I'm mainly talking about shows and media, it mainly is caused by a change of tone. You know what I mean? Or you growing as a person, where, or I feel like, in my opinion at least, um, where it's like, I used to watch this all the time, but like, it's because of this and the third that I stopped doing it. Now, of course, sometimes that just isn't the case. Like My Hero and Me, uh, I wouldn't say whatever my comfort show. That would be too much of an exaggeration. But like it was a show that I really enjoyed watching. But at one point I started watching it because certain scenarios. I never just got back into it because I started reading manga and whatnot. Including Discord call from what? Do I even know him on Discord? I don't know who that is. Give me a second. But it can become very like, oh my god. But it can become very like, trying to phrase it properly. Let me go check who that was on Discord because I have no clue who that was. I'm exposing everything I'm in, but it's okay. Huh. Okay, so yeah, there's no one I know. Sorry for all my friends who just got their Discord exposed. If y'all can see that. I don't think I can, just by the that what my stream always have delay, so I won't be able to tell. But back to the video. It can often be changed because the tone of the story that has switched or something like that. And I think this will happen during my hero villain arc where people were like, I don't like that because it was a the show. But another thing that can cause a change for it is once again growth of your personality and whatnot. Undoubtedly, this can happen a lot. There are like some mangas where like I used to love reading them. In particular, one wasn't it was a growth character because I was like, it's not really good, but I still like in like reading it. But then it was also a weird scenario. If you haven't seen my video about why I dropped the series, go watch it. What are you doing? But the point is, uh, there was a series I really liked, and then I thought like post interesting things, and we can like cover read every now and then. But then at a certain point, I started reading it because I was like, this isn't getting good, and it just fell off like more and more until one point I just completely dropped it because of the scenario. And this happened multiple times. And one of was because, let's say, they made jokes about grape. And I was like, no, I'm not reading a series that like that. No, no, sir. Uh, but then the second, oh gosh, got boosted. But there's another show like that where it was just like going really good at first, but just as I grew, I was like, no, this isn't very good of a read. And when I realized that, it just faded out of my consciousness. Um, of course, a lot of times these are like webtoons because they all kind of have the same story sometimes, but still, it's a fun read. And the last reason, what no, and sometimes it's just pure exhaustion. And this is what happened with me at Plants when it comes to comfort shows, where something like I always get so overwhelmed with like not even just that show, but like Figure Power God. It's something that I just love to read. Power God and The Kissing Bed are probably my two favorite webtoons to just read. But like I just get so I love reading just in general, but especially like manga and whatnot. But at one point I was just getting so overwhelmed where I just couldn't read until I forced myself through. Like I love One Piece, right? But there are so many occasions where I'm like, do I really want to read this? Because it's just overwhelmed by already enough. I'm like, well, if I read it, I have to read the next chapter, and I start getting overwhelmed by it, and then I just don't read it. But it, until you read it, and then just like all that go away. Sometimes you just say no. And this it's also another thing that happens. Sometimes your comfort show just isn't the one, that specific one that you need at that time, right? Where it's like you do need something to comfort you, but it's not what you need, which sometimes leads to you being like, oh, I don't need this show at all. Um, right? Like, I think a great example was for a little bit, I just didn't watch gaming YouTubers because I was like, I don't need to watch them. But then, I feel like I was getting a little drained about like just watching regular things until I started just watching them again. I'm like, I actually really do enjoy this. Um, it made me happier, right? Um, but sometimes it's just not what you need at the moment, and that also can be issues that you have. Like, take for instance, well, I have to have come from music, of course, but like, hey, my God, yesterday, right? I was just because of that person. I was trying to figure out like what to watch to comfort, right? I just could not think of anything. I used to listen to music until today, where that's spectacular. Where I was like, let's put some sad boys, and it helped me so much. Because sometimes it's not even just that issue, it's something that underlying it that also helps. But yeah. Honestly, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm not gonna end the stream because it's only 20 minutes into it, so we're making it a multi-stream. Um, so I'm gonna try to not clip it, divide the video into section. Hopefully, it works very well. But we're gonna move from this part of the video where we're talking about conversation. I don't know. Just life. So, school. How is school for y'all? Because I don't know my audience very well on Twitch. On YouTube, it's like I'm pretty sure they mainly like high school students, but this is like 18 to 23, and I'm like, okay, that's just not true. Cause I'm looking at some of the channels, I like look at the thing for it, I'm like, now. Also, just in case you're wondering, uh, I forgot your username, but the person who like, hey, yeah, I would like a story about me to like look at this. Like, yeah, I would like a video about your story, right? Um, I didn't make it recently. Actually, it was a live video, so you probably didn't see it. Now my channel put on what's it called? The TSA, uh, SAS. Ooh, that was so bad. That was so bad. The TSA Twitch. Um, but at the time we didn't have bots automatically up, and the person who were running it didn't ever go to download the VOD or make it into a VOD by the time it ran out. So I will re-record it, but uh, the point is I did record it. I will record it again. Um, but yeah, like how is life doing for y'all right now? Because school, let's talk about school to begin with. School for me is going pretty right around break. Uh, I wish I did a little better last semester. I think I did very well for like the fact that I did well in my classes, and two of them literally would intercept each other. So I think I did well there. I wish I did a little better. I wish I did a little more studying than I actually did. Like I did study, but it's not as much as I really wanted to. Because studying, I don't know what it is. Studying is hard for me to do. It's like there's just something that's not there for it, and part of that is because of notes. Every time I say this, it means I'm not sure, but I would like to. I think I have it. Potentially having ADHD. I know that's probably part of the issue, but there's something else I just don't. I just don't know. It's just like not clicking. And just never did for me. And I think it's partially because I'm not the type of person who studies. Like I think that my character is more like just like one time. Oh, I messed with something like one time, not one time, but like I messed with stuff a bunch, and I don't really have to go back to go see what it was. Because that's like one of the things why I don't take notes. Because like I just never go look at them point blank. Like I even tell my teachers, I'm like, because I'm a pessimist most of the time. So when I'm go like when we're about to take a test, and they're like, well, how do you think you're gonna do? I'm like, considering the fact that I never study, probably not that great, but I end up doing good because that's just like how I learn. Not like, oh, I study a type of learning. Like, if I can get something like 100% focus, sometimes depending on what it is, like I can understand it. The main issues though is like it doesn't necessarily apply to language. Like I know the rules and everything of the basic Japanese, but like I don't know the words, which is not the best. Like I know some of it, but like you ask me right now, I'm like, man, I don't know. Just realized that I don't know if my stream is paused or not because this is paused. Is this a clip? No. Okay, it's just late. Alright, it's playing now. But what was I saying? I have no clue. Oh, I still have no clue what I was saying. If you're in chat, please remind me what I was talking about. Because I have zero clue. Oh, but like, it's not like I just can't really know the words very well, but it's something. And I think I did really go that part, just school in general. I know that semester is gonna be hard for me, but I'm gonna be definitely having fun. Um, okay. I still gotta do some college application 'cause I haven't done that over break. In particular for Georgia Tech, I can finish the application for Kanto because something I was missing, but it's whatever. Um, I did really well with TSA. I didn't in theater, like mainly because my friends, but I've been having fun doing theater just in general because creativity, but also because my friends are there. Or one of them is there, and I'm like, hey man, what's up, man? And then this girl who, uh, I don't know. I feel awkward trying to talk to her again. But I might. I don't really know if I will. Because I don't want to make it seem like I'm being flirty or like trying to like make a quick mashup. Because I really don't want to do that. Also, I want to make her feel comfortable because I just haven't talked to her in a bit. So that's gonna be weird. I'm like, okay, so why are you finally talking to me now? Uh, but if she started talking to me first, I will definitely talk to her. Because I'd be like, oh, well, she starts talking to me, so I have no reason to be nervous. Then be like, well, the timing's weird. Because I have been thinking about talking to her again for a bit, but it's just like, I don't know, something about it. Something about it is to make me like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's most likely because, well, first of all, I'm not used to people when I like stuff like following out happens. Uh, First of all, I never really use that because I don't really have fun with my friends all the time. Um, but when I do, I'm not like a too forgiving of a person, so I will have a fallout and then like just forgive them as if I did something wrong. Which is, let me tell you, great that I was just talking about Stat Boys because the episode they were talking about that where it was like the first step is battle, but then you have to like apply and stuff like that. And I was like, boy, do I know that? But I'm never really used to people being like, oh yeah, no, I wasn't wrong. Especially when it comes to like arguments and friendships. Being like, oh yeah, my bad, friend. Man, I was in the wrong. Or in particular, like big arguments. You know what I mean? Like that small ones, yeah. The debates, yeah. But overall, and especially with not just some sections, women. But I think that's mainly because like I don't like really talk to men a lot. Like I have a decent amount of guy friends now, but for like a decent bit of time, you could probably be like, oh, you hang around a lot of girls, and that is true. But it's not like like some people think I'm gay. I'm not. Not that I'm gay. I'm not. But it's like a lot of times people just don't admit their faults, and I think that's just partially weird on my behalf. I'm not used to someone being like, "Oh my bad." Yeah, I realized I was wrong. But and then it's also because I know she's probably stressed out with a bunch of work and whatnot, and I don't want to add to it. So, um, but I'm excited for next semester. I can imagine because I'm gonna be learning how to do programming on the final level. Uh, and it's like doing more like learning math, chemistry, and whatnot. And I think that'd be really fun. Chemistry, especially for it. And then to get back on the topic of TSA, we are going to be cooking so much next semester. I have 3 laptops at school, a new HDMI cord that I can take to the school to have it be there. We have pretty much all our accounts set up, not perfectly, but set up. I'm gonna have Jordan to try to finish setting them up if he can. Um, but like we are going to be so good, and especially me, because I'm definitely gonna start learning more. I got like a camera. I still gotta figure out how to get that to work. I don't know. I'm gonna try again with uh my new computer, see if that will be able to access a flash drive, but I'm not sure. And then we got like, ooh, we are cooking. Hopefully, by the time we come back, we should have a laser engraver up and fan working. Hopefully, we should have the filament. It's just gonna be so good, and I can't wait for it. Um, but oh, hello, new viewer. But yeah, I just can't wait for TSA this semester. And even this semester, we did a lot. Like, it doesn't seem like we accomplished a lot of like our goals. Probably just gonna go over it on TSA stream later. I'm gonna put that in the description of the video, most likely. So yeah, I can see like where it is. I don't know if it's gonna be today. It's either gonna be today, tomorrow, or Monday. Um, but yeah, like it really doesn't seem like we accomplished a lot, but we did. And yeah, keep in mind, this is like only our second year doing it too. So while some of it, like, oh yeah, well, we could have done more, but like issues that we have, and like even like we did way more last year. Last year we had like a lot of fun and whatnot. We built some robots, but that was pretty much it. Like we didn't really do much outside of that. But like this year, like we have done like in the time frame it took us to. Granted, we was last year, vice president. In case you didn't know, um, we were really working at it from like the grounds up. You know what I mean? Where it was like, is it stuck? Oh, okay, there you go. We were really working at it from like, hey, like this is something we want to do. So everything we had was old. We had to work from the grounds up and whatnot. And like some stuff just didn't work. Like the 3D printers, like it was a lot of stuff that we did. So considering that we did a bunch last year, and what we did last year helped us do it this year, and what we're doing this year will help us do it next year. I won't be here next year, senior, neither next year because I'm a senior, but like I am gonna be so excited to see what they will and have done. Matter of fact, one thing I might do is even though I won't be there. I might, because I still have access to it. I might still like live stream for them a couple times. I'm in like whatever college I'm at, be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, along with my regular live streams. Or I don't know exactly how collabs works, but we could do like collaborations where I'm like, or simultaneous stream. Like I'm streaming on something and I just like stream. I'll be like streaming, and then I'll boot up a stream on the TSA one and be like, uh, William dual stream, where it's like just me streaming uh on the TSA one of my stream. But like, I just can't wait because we have a lot of social media platforms we upload to, and a bunch of stuff should be coming in around this time. Like we should be able to start working on the laser engraver again, the plasma cutter, finally, 3D printing again. And I learned more about 3D printing. Like I haven't learned like the nooks and crannies, but like I'm gonna start trying to work on that. we like be able to do competitions. Like it's gonna be so much fun. I don't think I have it on here, but if y'all want to support it, I'll put it in the my link tree. I'll put in there either today or tomorrow. How you can support us on Linktree. Um, but yeah, grades I did pretty well, right? And I really like AP class. Oh my god, I love my AP lit class. I don't think there was I actually I don't think there was a single point where I did not enjoy it that entire year, especially when it came to poetry and whatnot. Like in the beginning of the year, there was only I wish I had better words, but one thing that especially as we went on, I was like, because this is just a great teacher. It went from like, okay, I'm just not using enough words to me being like, no, the problem isn't the fact that I'm not using enough words. It's the manner of speech is the thing where I try to keep strictly to it in free form, not free form it. And I'm trying to get better at it, and God that helped me so much when it came to it. And I think that like just before we went to break, I was striking a really good balance in between the two. Um, so I'm just like looking forward to having those tutoring sessions next semester. Uh, and I really like about like pretty much everything we read. I like. Of course, there's some things I like more than others. Like I forgot the poem. Oh, I'm gonna need to read that poem. Okay, I do need to read that poem too. Now that I think about it, because I was going to, but I've been so busy. But there's this one poem, uh, the wasteland. There it is, and that was like so good. And I really enjoyed it. But I pretty much enjoyed like every single poem we did. Even the reads, I really like. Even when people didn't really enjoy it at first, I always enjoyed it. Like as I like dying, he was like, "Yeah, it's a story that like it gets better over time." Like I enjoyed every bit of it. So that was so fun. And then, quite frankly, the least favorite class I had was gym, because you wouldn't let me go to TSA and work on TSA stuff. Because when I say we were working on stuff a lot of times, I mean I was like pretty much every time I was in there, outside of, like doing Japanese, I was either working on something or thinking about stuff to work on. Like it was a lot that went into it the last semester. But next semester, this last semester, but like next semester, I'm gonna be so good because we can do work-based learning, which would be very helpful. Oh my god, you're not giving me trigger. Thank God. But it's gonna be so helpful. Um, and then theater. Theater is something that I always kind of liked, but I didn't realize how much I liked it until I actually doing it. And I realized that, like, yeah, no, it makes sense. I like it because I like doing YouTube. And the funniest thing is, once again, stuff like, what's his name? Jordan, I mean, not Jordan Jarvis is like, yeah, I know we do, like, we did some classes for, improv. And I'm like, you know what, improv is such, like, I didn't realize how fun it would be until afterwards. Uh, I've always, especially for, like, I think I've done better at YouTube because granted, I haven't recorded much. But like, I think I got better at just like YouTube and acting. Because like took those classes, that class. Amazing teacher, right? She did something really good for my mental health one day. So I literally over the world, like I over, like I already told her, I'm like, hey, you can be on like $50 until I get the money for it. You can get it for free. It doesn't matter what it is. Um, because I like paying people back, and then also because like you know it was really good for my mental health. She did, but then also like one thing that I always stress is that I have a lot of beliefs, and now some of my Christian views points, but like you could see that these and build them aren't from a necessary Christian viewpoint. And I think one of them that is definitely you could tell like oh no this is like anime is like when it comes to paying people back, not only do I always try to do it, But it's not just like a money thing. I feel like I oftentimes will be like, hey, I can pay you back by using skills and stuff that like won't you don't have access to or don't have, and they'll make up to it. Like take for instance 3D printing, right? I can 3D print, not in like the way you have 3D printing there, but like I know how to do it somewhat. So I will offer up that skill or like making something for your family. Like, oh yeah, you want a ring? I know how to make that potentially. I'm gonna see if I can, right? Like it's stuff like that I tend to offer help to do. Um, so just her class was very fun. Going to theater, having fun. I've been a part of one play, and I'm doing a play right now. That was where you're in town and doing the sound. I didn't expect doing the sound to be as good and fun as it was. It was heavily stressful, not because of what partially because like it's my responsibility to do the sound. I have way more of an actual rap than what I thought, but also because um some personal situations that made it so much more stressful. Like it was like, ooh, I don't know if I can do this. To being confident I could do this. To being like, oh, not even a confident issue now. It's mainly just like, mm, I'm constantly worried about this issue. But sorry, that was just amazing stuff. But you know, I really did enjoy it. And I'm doing one called You're in Town. Uh, I'll probably make a post about me doing it. Check it out if you live in the area or if you want to come see it. I'm Hot Plate Harry from Town. But I'm gonna be honest. Especially with the message it's delivering, I will say that it is not the best at it. Uh, in my personal opinion, probably higher budget and everything like that. But I think Newsies, of course, Newsies is more uptone. But I think Newsies is like a more not only realistic, but just a better version of it. And there are some choices. If you've seen the play, there are some choices that I'm like, but that might be because I'm not like I'm just generally like I think I just look at creativity as a whole and whatnot and try to understand each part. But you gotta keep in mind a lot of my filter creativity is like not acting. It's like TV shows, movies, animation, and whatnot. Especially literature, like writing, like especially when you're, even now, I just read a bunch. Like, yeah, you might not see me read, but like, if you give me a book and let me focus on it, you will see that I really enjoy reading. And then just like learning stories in general, like um, the Odyssey. Like, there's a couple books I just never read, but like I listened to like an audiobook version of it, or someone summarized it in like a very detailed way. I'm like, I really like this. Like Journey to the West. Yeah, I knew Dragon Ball and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, pause it. Sorry. I know like Dragon Ball, so that was inspired by, but I didn't really care for it at first until um, what's her name, Red from Always Sarcastic Podcast. Like I was watching the videos about it and it got me really interested in that stuff. So like I'm really interested in writing stuff. So yeah, again, a lot of my weird nerd analysis come from that perspective, and like a theatrical perspective. Up until recently, I didn't really see much. Like I like theater, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, I say I will love it. I'd be like, yeah, no, I like Hamilton. I like musicals in general, but I wouldn't be like, yeah, no, I really like theater because like I didn't really fully know much about it. Like I knew a decent bit, but not everything. Right? Is the best way to put it. And all right, I can, I can just end the match. That will be it for